Hi there, welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Cheryl.
Yeah, and today we thought we would talk about feminine uniqueness and how we are unique in our own way, each and every one of us. And one of the ways you can tell your own particular style is look back over all the things that you've gravitated to in your life. Like, for instance, we were talking about movies yesterday, and Cheryl was saying, well, that you say.
Well, yeah, I went through the years ago. This was back in the day when they had video stores, and and you go in and you rent movies and you pick them out on a regular basis. Of course, Netflix has taken that over, but you go in and you'll see a whole genre. And I'd go through a phase where for 3 weeks I'd watch nothing but Katharine Hepburn movies, and then Katharine Hepburn, Spencer Tracy movies, Katharine Hepburn, Bogart movies. And then I went through a Hitchcock phase and an Audrey Hepburn phase. Did you ever do that?
Yeah, and one of our very first workshops, we used movie stars as a way to identify what your style was. And, Katharine Hepburn was always very self-assured. She was oftentimes the gal Friday, the businesswoman, whatever. And so that doesn't surprise me that you would have gravitated to that. One of our other icons was Doris Day, and the perky girl next door, and Audrey Hepburn, the ingenue.
Yeah, cool. And then Sophia Loren, the sensual, very sensual, but very strong.
Yes.
All the women were very strong, and actually behind the scenes, they were all business women.
That's right.
Interestingly enough.
Yeah.
And
but all feminine in a very unique way, different from each other. You don't see that so much in the way movie stars are kind of promoted now. But the old Hollywood way of promoting movie stars is they would find, and I think it's because people could identify with them. They would find the one person that would identify the sweet girl next door, the Judy, what was her name? Judy Holliday was kind of the ditzy blonde, but she was smart as could be, Marilyn Monroe, the vulnerable bombshell,
Yeah.
And
That's one I wished I could identify.
Yeah, well, don't we all?
I tried. The color of my hair my sophomore year in high school, not so good.
Yeah, I never went blonde,
I went from platinum to sunshine orange.
Yeah.
But so what, the other thing too is that, not only movies that we're attracted to, kind of our style of dress, is it frilly, is it sporty, is it, casual, chic, sophisticated,
right?
And
really the bottom line is, if you look back over the things that you have gravitated to, it's because those are things that resonate with you.
Right.
Those are things that identify your style. Just like I said, I never went blonde. Well, that isn't who I am. I've been a brunette all my life.
Right.
I wasn't even a little kid with blonde hair, So that was never something that I even gravitated to, because it just wasn't it didn't resonate with me as much as I might admire it on other people.
Yeah.
So one of the things we want you to do is reconnect with your sensual self and your senses, all 5 of them, or 6 if you include the feminine intuition, and identify what your style is, and don't try to be something you're not.
Right, and and play with different styles sometimes. You can just play with them and expand.
Oh, and you try something on, and you go, oh yeah, this is so not me.
Have you ever gone shopping with somebody who has a very different style?
Oh yes,
and they go, no, here, try this, and you try something that's so not you.
Yeah.
You buy it, you bring it home, and you never wear it.
Yeah.
You try, but you just go, no.
Yeah, I just can't wear this.
It's just not me. And then 2 years later, it's in the little Goodwill bag, and bye-bye.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. You're the one that needs to determine this, because my mother and I were laughing this morning because I was saying, people give me things and say, oh, this looks just like you. And I always look at it and go, really? That's what you think I look like?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know.
I've gotten some of the goofiest things that people go, oh, this reminded me of you. And I'm always like, wow.
Really?
Wow.
That may be another video.
Oh, yeah, we could do that.
So explore that, and see what works, and and be comfortable in your own style.
Right.
So until next time, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
Bye now.
Bye.